it's Howard against the world. Well, it's always that. Howard against everybody.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty.
Dad's here with Pretty Girls Love Sports, and I'm sitting with a Howard alum. Now, y'all know I did Miss Tiffany Greene, and she's a FAMU alum. So, if you know, you know. But we had to sit down and get a conversation with him because why not? You know, we got one from the MEAG, one from the SWAC. A real nice, friendly competition, even though she called us the number 2. But she just,
Oh, wow.
you know, but we gonna get into that. I'm gonna like to introduce yourself like I always do, and then we're gonna hop into that number 2 comment, okay?
What's up, y'all? Jay Walker, a.k.a. Jay Skywalker, Howard University and ESPN. I'm going to let you get away with that intro. Talk about FAMU before you talk about my school first. That don't happen, but because of the title of the show and what it represents, I know y'all got that girl power going together, so let Tiffany get away with everything. So I'll be her Robin to being Batman today.
Just for today.
Just on this.
Just on this. Okay. I know for next time. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna correct it real quick.
All right, thank you.
Coming in, is there a small rivalry between you all, knowing Howard, FAMU, and especially coming from the Celebration Bowl this year and what happened and the outcome from that?
I mean, Howard, it's Howard against the world. Well, it's always that. Howard against everybody. FAMU's got to worry about Bethune-Cookman. We worry about everybody else out there. But, no, it's good. It's healthy for the sport, I think. She's very passionate about her school. That's the one thing I would say. Tiffany Greene probably loves Florida A&M more than I love Howard University. And that's hard to say.
Wow.
That's hard to say. But, I mean, she was, on the Royal Court down there and played sport down there. So she's all in on that. I'm all in on the Bison as well. But I think that makes for a good camaraderie and good passion.
Okay, now that we got the animosity out the way, let's get to know you, Mr. Bison over here. How did you become or get into being a broadcaster, reporting live, play-by-play?
Well, I'm a commentator, but it actually happened kind of like by mistake, but it was fortunate. I went to Howard, and I was playing football, and then I was home for a bye week, and during the bye week was homecoming, which was a game that they televised. Mm-hmm. And so I went out there, and they asked me would I do sideline since I was there, and I said sure, and I was terrible. I was terrible, so terrible. I mean, almost embarrassing to myself. And then I went back and looked at it, and my coach, Steve Wilson, said, did you prepare for that? And I was like, well, no, I just thought I could do it. He said, nah, you got to prepare for it. Then he said, but I did see something there. I did see something. And my wife, Miss Wilson, she saw something. And I said, wow. So then I just went back to that producer and begged him, can I do this game next year? Can I do this game next year? I won't even charge. Just let me do the game. And then I came back and did it next year. And he said he had seen such a dramatic improvement that he would put me on the radar. And then from there, I just always came prepared, worked hard, and caught a couple of breaks, and the rest is history.
How did you prepare yourself, though? You said that you came back and it was immaculately different. So what exactly did you do to prepare? Was it YouTube University? Was it asking questions? Like, what was that process?
No, it was studying, and it was getting out of my comfort zone. As an athlete, you're so used to people asking you the questions, mm-hmm. and you kind of try to hide yourself. Well, this one forced me to leave my comfort zone and start asking questions of others. Like, I would want them to respond to me. So in doing that, and I studied a lot of film, went back and watched a lot of, game tape, so to speak, of games and what people were doing on sideline as well as in the booth. And I just took the time to study it. I think, as an athlete, you tell yourself, if I can study and learn a whole playbook, well, I can't study and learn TV. And I put that same passion into it. So that's what it is.
This has been labeled the Year of the Woman, and you're working in this space. Can you talk to me a little bit more about what you've seen and the progression you've seen over time for women in this space?
I mean, I think they've been there. I think, they're becoming more vocal now and they're following it. I mean, before it was always something where, well, women or girls don't play football. But now you've got flag football leagues all over. And it's been shown that women can be just as passionate fans as males. So I think it's rightfully so. They deserve that one. I think with more knowledge of the game and the more experience that they have being around it, being around locker rooms, being around athletes, I think that the best is yet to come.
I do have to add there are plenty of tackle football leagues. Actually, the WFA is one of them. I've covered them. So being able to say that, not only is it flag, but it's also tackle. Like, women are definitely passionate in this space.
Absolutely. Well, Washington, I think we've got the Washington team is pretty good too. So
yeah, you got the DC Divas. There is another Washington team in the WFA. I cannot think of it offhand, but they're really good.
Absolutely. So my fault on that slight that I just forgot.
It's okay. That's what we're here for. Can you tell me your source of motivation and or your mentors in this business.
I've been fortunate. I played football in D.C. and going to Howard. That helps out a lot. So being in a large media market helps. So, I'd say guys like Gus Johnson were very important to me. Glenn Harris was very important to me. Charlie Neal gave me an opportunity to do it. James Brown. These are guys that some of the legends in the business, and for me to have access to them, and they would just take my phone calls all the time, give me words of encouragement to make me want to go out there and do the best I can. So I owe those guys a lot.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I look forward to watching you more on ESPN.
Oh, no problem. Look forward to it.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl.